This video is meant to serve as a brief overview and demo for the ServiceNow incident and security incident integrations for IRFlow. Something to note is that we've installed both the IRFlow incident integration and IRFlow security incident integration applications in our ServiceNow instance. We've also configured both appropriately. The demo today is only going to cover the base ServiceNow incident actions, but all of the same actions can be taken on security incidents as well. Let's start with creating an incident from IRFlow. We're prompted for a short description and description. We can say that we're having VPN issues and something is wrong. We'll select an appropriate contact type, category, and subcategory. We can leave our impact and urgency as their defaults. We'll select an appropriate business service, and everything else here appears to be correct. Something to note here is that this is a very general use case. All of these are configured as pick lists within IRFlow, as you can see. If this step were to be automated and put in a playbook, what can be done is a very specific default value can be set for each of these fields, and it can be fired automatically as any other action in IRFlow. Once we create this, we'll be presented with a couple details about it, including our incident number, which we can use to go to ServiceNow and verify that all of the fields we wanted were in fact placed in that incident. In addition to creating an incident, we can also update an incident's description in the event that more details came up about it after the fact. We can fire this, and we're returned both the description that we set and the incident number for context. Something to note about this integration is that when the state in ServiceNow changes, we'll change it to in progress as someone has picked up the ticket and has started working on it. After a quick refresh in IRFlow, we'll notice that the state in IRFlow is kept up to date with the state in ServiceNow. You can see here that the incident state has changed to in progress. In addition to updating the description, we can also add work notes to our incident. We'll say that some work has been done, and we'll submit that. As this succeeds on the IRFlow side, we can go back into ServiceNow and note that our work note has been successfully added to the top of our activity feed. In addition to adding work notes and updating descriptions, we can also resolve ServiceNow incidents from within IRFlow. We can select the appropriate resolution code in addition to the closing person and add a close note. This is fired, and some details about the incident are returned once more. You'll notice, for the sake of this demo, that we've included the closed at field, but there's no value for it. This goes to show that when we close or resolve an incident from IRFlow, we set it to the resolved state within ServiceNow. This allows for any business rules or logic that take place when an incident is closed to be controlled by the existing customer rather than by IRFlow. This can be closed by hand by an individual, but is only set to resolved when done through the integration. We'll also notice that this state is again kept up to date within IRFlow. Again, all of these actions are available for security incidents as well and work in very much the same way.